We are creatures of habit. Think about your morning. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you make coffee. These simple actions are the building blocks of our day. These actions are so ingrained, almost automatic. They are the rituals that set the tone for everything that follows. You don't need to think about them. They happen almost without conscious thought, freeing your mind for other things. This is the power of habit. They streamline our lives, making daily tasks more efficient and less mentally taxing. Habits free up our mental energy. By automating the mundane, we can focus on more important tasks and creative endeavors. We can focus on other things. We can tackle challenges with a clear mind and a sense of purpose. This is why we are drawn to routines. They provide a framework that supports our goals and aspirations. They offer a sense of predictability. Knowing what comes next can be incredibly reassuring. This is comforting in an unpredictable world. When so much is out of our control, routines give us a sense of stability. Routines give us a sense of control. They allow us to create order in our lives. Even when external circumstances are chaotic, we create order in our lives. This order can be a source of great comfort and satisfaction. This feeling of control can be empowering. It can boost our confidence and help us feel more capable of handling whatever comes our way. It can help us feel grounded. In a world that often feels overwhelming, routines can be an anchor. This is especially important in times of stress or uncertainty. When life throws us curveballs, our routines can provide a sense of normalcy. However, life is not always predictable. There will always be unexpected challenges and changes. Sometimes sticking rigidly to a routine can backfire. It can become a source of stress rather than comfort. It is important to find a balance. We need routines to provide structure, but we also need flexibility to adapt to life's surprises. We need structure, but we also need flexibility. By finding this balance, we can create a life that is both stable and adaptable, predictable yet open to new possibilities. The world is full of distractions. It's easy to get sidetracked. This is where daily habits come in. They provide a framework. They help us stay focused on our goals. Imagine each day as a blank canvas. A daily plan of habits acts as a template. It guides our actions. It helps us make progress. Studies show that habits reduce decision fatigue. When we automate our actions, we conserve mental energy. This allows us to make better decisions in other areas of our lives. A daily plan also fosters consistency. Consistency is key for achieving any goal, whether it's fitness, work, or relationships. Consistency breeds results. The idea of controlling our day is appealing. We create a plan, we check off tasks. This can create a sense of accomplishment. It can boost our self-esteem. However, this control can be an illusion. Life throws curveballs. Unexpected events happen. We need to be adaptable. Clinging too tightly to a plan can lead to stress. We may feel like failures if we deviate. This can be demotivating. It can hinder our progress. The key is to find a balance. We need a plan, but we also need flexibility. We need to adapt to changing circumstances. Why does a daily plan of habits work? Our brains love rewards. Habits tap into this. Each completed task releases dopamine. This is a feel-good chemical. This dopamine hit is powerful. It reinforces the behavior. We are more likely to repeat actions that make us feel good. This is the reward pathway in action. Small wins accumulate over time. Each completed task is a step forward. This creates a sense of progress, even if the individual tasks are small. Studies show that progress motivates us. It gives us a sense of purpose. This fuels our motivation. We are more likely to stick to our goals. Section 2. Building momentum, brick by brick. Think of your goals like building a wall. Each habit is a brick. One brick seems insignificant, but lay enough bricks and you have a wall. Daily habits provide the structure. They ensure you lay bricks consistently. Over time, this leads to significant progress. This momentum is key. It helps us overcome obstacles. When we face setbacks, we can look back at our progress. This reminds us of our ability to achieve. The consistency of daily habits builds self-efficacy. This is our belief in our own ability to succeed. When we believe in ourselves, we are more likely to persevere. Section 3. From resolutions to rituals. Many people make resolutions, they set ambitious goals, but they often fail. Why? They lack a system, they haven't turned their goals into habits. Daily habits are the bridge between intention and action. They turn lofty goals into manageable steps. Ritualizing these habits can make them more powerful. Creating a specific time and place for each habit can trigger the desired behavior. For example, always meditating in the same spot after your morning coffee. This repetition creates mental cues. Our brains learn to associate the cue with the action. This makes it more likely we will follow through. Section 1. The tyranny of the clock. A strict daily plan can feel restrictive. It can turn into a checklist. We become slaves to the schedule. This can lead to resentment. Life is full of surprises. We need to be adaptable. A rigid plan can make this difficult. It can make us feel trapped. Sometimes we need to deviate from the plan. We need to seize opportunities. We need to respond to unforeseen circumstances. A strict schedule can stifle spontaneity. It can make life feel monotonous. We can lose sight of the joy in the journey. When flexibility falters, what happens when we break the chain? Life happens. We get sick, emergencies arise. This can disrupt even the most carefully crafted plan. These disruptions can be discouraging. We may feel like we've failed. This can lead to negative self-talk. It can derail our progress. Rigid adherence to a plan can create a fear of failure. We become so focused on sticking to the plan. We forget the reason behind the habits. This can lead to a cycle of guilt and shame. We beat ourselves up for slip-ups. This negative mindset can sabotage our efforts in the long run. One missed habit can lead to another. We start to question the plan. We lose momentum. This can spiral into abandoning the plan altogether. This is especially true if our motivation is external. If we are chasing external rewards or validation, we are more likely to give up when things get tough. Intrinsic motivation is key. We need to find joy in the process itself. This internal drive helps us persevere through challenges. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. We need to be kind to ourselves. We need to acknowledge that setbacks are a normal part of the journey. Relying solely on external motivation is unsustainable. The novelty of rewards fades. The pressure to perform can become overwhelming. We need to cultivate internal drive. We need to connect with our why. Why are we choosing these habits? What are we striving for? When we are intrinsically motivated, we are more resilient. We are driven by a sense of purpose. This helps us stay committed even when faced with obstacles. We need to find joy in the journey, celebrate small wins, focus on the positive changes. This will fuel our motivation and make the process more sustainable. Weighing the scale's structure versus spontaneity. Daily habits offer undeniable structure. They streamline our lives. They reduce decision fatigue. This frees up mental energy for other pursuits. However, a rigid routine can feel confining. Life is full of surprises. We need to be adaptable. A strict schedule can make this challenging. The key is finding a balance. We need structure to stay focused, but we also need flexibility to navigate life's unexpected turns. Think of it like a dance. We need a basic rhythm to guide us, but we also need the freedom to improvise, to add our own flair. The power of flexibility, adapting your approach. A successful daily plan is not set in stone. It's a living document. It evolves with us. It adapts to our changing needs and circumstances. Don't be afraid to adjust your plan. If a habit no longer serves you, let it go. If a new opportunity arises, embrace it. Flexibility also means being kind to yourself. Life throws curveballs. We will have setbacks. It's important to acknowledge these without judgment. View slip-ups as learning opportunities. What can you learn from this experience? How can you adjust your approach to prevent similar setbacks in the future? Finding your sweet spot. Personalized habit formation. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to daily habits. What works for one person may not work for another. We all have unique preferences and lifestyles. Experiment with different habits and routines. Pay attention to what feels good, what energizes you, what drains you. Consider your personality and lifestyle. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Do you thrive in structured environments, or do you prefer more flexibility? The key is to design a plan that aligns with your values and goals. It should feel supportive, not restrictive. Our bodies have natural rhythms. We experience peaks and valleys in our energy levels throughout the day. Pay attention to these fluctuations. Schedule your most challenging tasks for when you're most alert. Reserve times of low energy for less demanding activities. Don't force yourself to conform to a rigid schedule if it doesn't feel right. Listen to your body's cues. Rest when you need to. Adjust your plan accordingly. Remember, the goal is to create a sustainable system that supports your well-being. It's about working with your natural rhythms, not against them. The art of sustainable change, a balanced approach. Finding balance in our daily lives is an ongoing journey, one that requires both intention and adaptability. We've explored the benefits of a structured daily plan. Structure provides a framework that helps us stay organized and focused, ensuring that we allocate time for our most important tasks. We've also delved into the potential pitfalls of rigidity. Too much structure can lead to stress and burnout, making it difficult to adapt when unexpected challenges arise. Now let's find that middle ground. Striking a balance between structure and flexibility allows us to navigate our days with ease and resilience. It's about harnessing structure without stifling spontaneity. Flexibility gives us the freedom to adjust our plans and embrace new opportunities as they come. Think of your daily plan as a compass, not a map. A compass provides direction and helps us stay on course. But it doesn't dictate every step we take. It provides direction, not a rigid route. This approach allows us to be more adaptable and responsive to the changes and surprises that life inevitably brings. Life is full of detours, and that's okay. Embrace the unexpected. Remember those small wins? They're still crucial. Each small victory builds momentum and keeps us moving forward. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. This reinforces positive behavior. It keeps you motivated. Recognizing and rewarding our achievements, no matter how minor, helps to maintain our enthusiasm and drive. Don't get lost in the details. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the minutiae, but it's important to keep things in perspective. Focus on the bigger picture. Keeping our long-term goals in mind helps us to stay motivated and on track, even when the day-to-day gets challenging. Why did you choose these habits? Reflecting on our motivations helps us to stay connected to our purpose and maintain our commitment. Connect with your why to stay grounded. This fosters intrinsic motivation. When we understand the deeper reasons behind our actions, we are more likely to stay dedicated and inspired. From rigidity to rhythm, embracing the flow, let's move away from the tyranny of the clock. Tune into your body's natural rhythms. Recognize your energy peaks and valleys. Schedule demanding tasks during peak focus times. Reserve lower energy periods for less demanding activities. This optimizes your productivity. It reduces burnout. Embrace flexibility. Life throws curveballs. Adjust your plan accordingly. Don't beat yourself up over disruptions. It's about progress, not perfection. View setbacks as learning opportunities. Analyze what went wrong. Adjust your approach. This fosters resilience. It transforms challenges into growth. Your personalized blueprint, designing a life you love. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to daily habits. Your plan should reflect your unique needs, values, and goals. Experiment with different habits, explore various routines, pay attention to what resonates with you, what energizes you, what drains you. Factor in your lifestyle and preferences. Are you an early bird or a night owl? Do you thrive in structure or flexibility? Design a plan that complements your nature. Remember, this is about creating a life you love, not a life that conforms to external expectations. Own your choices. Design your day with intention. The journey of self-discovery, evolving with your habits. This journey is like a winding path through a beautiful landscape, full of unexpected turns and breathtaking views. Your relationship with habits is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of growth and self-discovery, where each step you take brings you closer to understanding yourself better. It's about continuous learning and refinement. Regularly review your habits. Take time to reflect on what you've learned and how you've grown. Are your habits helping you become the person you want to be? Are they still serving you? Are they contributing to your well-being and happiness? It's essential to ask these questions regularly. Are they aligned with your current goals and values? As you set new goals and your values evolve, your habits should evolve too. Don't be afraid to make adjustments. Change is a natural part of growth. Embrace it with open arms. As you evolve, so will your habits. Each stage of life brings new challenges and opportunities, and your habits should adapt accordingly. Embrace this process of change. It's a sign of your resilience and willingness to grow. It's a testament to your growth. It reflects your adaptability. Celebrate your milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Ultimately, the most effective daily plan is the one you can sustain. Consistency is key, but so is flexibility. It's about finding that delicate balance between structure and spontaneity, discipline and self-compassion. Allow yourself the grace to make mistakes and learn from them. It's about designing a life that feels good on the inside, not just looks good on paper. True fulfillment comes from within, and your habits play a crucial role in shaping that inner peace.